distinguished award presented only to the deserving. Over 150 years have passed since its inception. Over 3,500 total recipients have been honored during that time. There are 64 living Medal of Honor recipients now. More than 10% are in this room. We welcome with appreciation Mike Fitzmaurice, Barney Barnum, Joe Marm, Jim McCloughan, Bob Patterson, Brian Thacker, and Mike Thornton.
I think we could all say that we gather together as grateful Americans. We're born, grew up, educated, now live in the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. And my fellow recipients and I are honored to be included, invited to partake in this great event when we see young athletes on the field of battle here in the Navy Marine Corps Stadium. And then to put that together, of course, it takes a lot of this. And the sponsors step up, not only to cover the expenses of this great event, but to benefit the USO. And I've got to tell you, that check for $100,000, if that's not the way to start out 2023, I don't know of a better way. My brother recipients, and we're all Vietnam vets. The 7 of us, we're all Vietnam, and so we've got a couple gray hairs and a little time. So some of us served 4 years in the service, some of us spend 30 years in the service. But we all have something in common, love of each other.
I was in the first major battle of the Vietnam War called the Battle of Ia Drang in 14, 15, and 16 November 1965. You tell your men and women that you wouldn't ask them to do anything you wouldn't do yourself. We wear a patch at Fort Benning called "Follow Me," you know, and we're the leaders, but our men and women are the troops in front of us.
There were 89 of us in that battle that I was in against 2,700 enemy soldiers, and this belongs to each and every one of them, whether they made it through that battle or not. It also means that we wear it for those who didn't receive this. Let me tell you, you must have 2 eyewitness letters to receive this medal. There are people that did actions that could have represented the reception of this medal, but no one saw them do it. It doesn't make their action any lesser than any action that we performed. So we also wear this for those who died for you. They died for your children and your grandchildren, and we can go right on down the line.
My career wasn't really good. I was actually on my way to reform school. And my father knew Judge Thomas.
It's work in progress.
And Judge Thomas, my father, got together. He said, I was a mischievous kid, but I had dyslexia really bad. And Judge Thomas said, I'm going to let you make your first major command in your life, your first thing. And I turned around and said, I've always wanted to be a Navy frogman. And I saluted. And I joined the Navy right then in 1966, 67. It's been a great life to me. It's given me an education. I don't even have a high school education. And I highly recommend serving this great nation of ours. There's nothing else said. And the colonel up there, my colonel, and he's seen a big difference in my life growing up. And I highly recommend all young men and women to please join the military, because it's quite a thing.
I don't even know why I'm here. I just did my job.
Yeah. Brian, how about taking that and answering that?
For me, this is one of the ultimate ways of putting back and giving back. For me, it's not the football game. It's a great opportunity to meet all of my old friends and my colleagues and make new ones. But at the end of the day, there's a place called Patriots Point that wasn't here before. And soldiers need that place. And for me, that's the end point. And that's what it really means to me to be here, why I like to be here.
Okay, who's got the next question?
And I went to the White House and received medal with these other guys in 1973.
Mike Fitzmaurice, how about answering that? What do you think is the most important thing you've done since you received the medal?
I guess just staying alive for 52 years.
Okay. So to all of you, I say Godspeed, Semper Fi, charge on!